Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is taking your plant and garden questions at 270-9933. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Enjoying this weather?
I know it's a pretty day out, isn't it?
One more day. Let's go to the calls. We'll start with Linda from DeForest. Hi, Linda. What's your question?
Hi. I had 2 years ago bought a hydrangea plant from Pick and Save and planted it. I didn't do anything over the winter to mulch it or anything, but it came through this year very nicely, had a couple of blooms. Now, do I do anything now to take care of it for the winter?
No, it sounds like you have something that blooms, a variety that blooms on new wood. So I would just leave it. You can cut back the flowers if you want to dry them and bring them inside or stick them in a holiday wreath. But do your pruning or cutting back next spring when you see the new buds start to pop along the stems.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Laverne now in Madison. Hi, Laverne. What's your question?
Hi, Lisa. I have a burning bush. I trimmed it out because there's a lot of dead stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering if I could cut the little stems sticking up in the air. You know, they're sporadic through the top. There's just like longer pieces.
Sure. Burning bush are really adaptable to pruning at just about most any time of the year. Once the leaves fall off and you can see where those weird straggly branches are, you can go ahead and prune those out.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Dan now in Sun Prairie. Hi, Dan.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Beautiful Monday. I also have a question about a burning bush. What is the proper time to relocate it? I got a smaller one that's not getting much sun, and I'd like to put it in a sunny place. Do I do it now or in the spring?
In the spring, Dan. As soon as you can get a shovel in the ground, so frost is out, soil is thawed, but it's not sopping wet from snow melt. And that's
Great.
the best time to move it before it leaves out.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Joe now in Stoughton. Hi, Joe. What's your question?
Hi, I actually have two. First, real quick, is it too late to transplant hostas? Would it be better to do it in the spring?
I would wait until spring. It's pretty late to transplant anything at this time of year. You want there to be plenty of time for roots to establish so things don't get heaved out of the ground.
Okay, and then the second question is, last year we have an Annabelle hydrangea, and we trimmed it about 6 inches off the ground, and when it regrew, it grew sideways all over the place, real twisty kind of things, not up.
Okay.
Was that a bad move to trim it that way, or what is the preferred way of trimming it, and when?
Annabelle's I prune in the spring, and you can prune them back pretty far. If it's not in a super sunny spot and it's a little bit leggy, they tend to put on growth that's maybe doesn't really hold itself up. I would get yourself in the spring a grow-through hoop. So it's a round metal hoop with like a crisscross through it. People use them for their peonies. So you can trim your hydrangea back, and it's got legs that you can put into the ground, and you can put it down low. And as your hydrangea gets taller, you can pull it up. And then that will keep it from splaying out. Even if it wants to, it can't because you've contained it.
All right.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
calling. Let's go to Cheryl in Lyndon Station. Hi, Cheryl. What's your question?
Hi. We have older lilac bushes. In this spring, they didn't do very well. We didn't get a whole lot of flowers on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then this fall, they bloomed. Not a lot, but we saw it, I saw it in other people's yards also. Is that a bad sign?
No, I think what happened is that spring blooming plants set their flower buds for the following year pretty much right away as soon as they're done flowering. So most of them have those flower buds set and developing by early or mid-July. And so what happened is that we had a shock of cold weather, and then we had nice weather. And so they're just tricked.
My hydrangea did the same thing.
They're just tricked. And we've been hearing a lot of people asking about lilacs have been reblooming all over town. Not a lot, just some of the buds.
All right, Lise, we got to go.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk to you next time.
All right.
Thanks for calling in.